We are doing describing motion, and in this chapter we have come till understanding of speed and velocity, and now we go to average speed and average velocity. Average speed is total distance traveled by total time, and average velocity is total displacement by total time. So we take up the first question. It says a body goes 500 kilometers from x to y in 12 hours. So 12 hours it takes to go, and it comes from back from y to x in 8 hours. So find out its average velocity and average speed. We try average speed first. So average speed will be equal to total distance by total time. See, when you are having the mobile, you can zoom up the place of your interest and you can easily do, and in laptop it's already a little larger. So total distance will be 500 plus 500, so it is 1000 kilometers, and total time will be 12 plus 8, that is 20 hours. So you get the answer. What is it? 1000 by 20, that means 50 kilometers per hour. And obviously average velocity will be 0. So can you tell why average velocity will be equal to 0? Why? Because total displacement is 0 by total time 20. So 0 kilometer per hour we can write. So the first question is there. Now we move to the second question. Is very nice, a typical one. I wanted to tell you this, that some people, what they say, that a body goes from A to B. So the body goes from A to B, but the distance is not given, the speed is given. It goes from A to B at a rate of 40 kilometers per hour and comes back from B to A at a rate of 40 kilometers per hour. Find the average speed. Now for average speed I have to know the total distance, but distance is not there. So I will put, let the distance be x kilometer, and now we can solve easily. We first put the formula, average speed is equal to total distance. So what is the total distance? Can you tell me? X kilometer and x kilometer, that is 2x kilometers. But what is total time? So while going, the speed is given and I know the distance. So I know the time will be distance by speed, isn't it? So while going I have got the time, and while coming it will be again distance by speed. So this many hours. So now it becomes easy. See what will happen. 2x divided by, the LCM will be 200. Now 5x plus, this will be how much? 4x. So we are getting 2x and 5 for the 9x into 200. So x is cancelled. That means the answer is 400 by 9 kilometers per hour. Normally many children, what they do, they think that the average velocity means you add up the speed and divide it by 2. No, that's not the correct here, because you don't know how much time this has traveled and how much time this has traveled. So these are the two questions, very important question. Now I come from here to tell you a question in which most of the concept is given. Here average velocity will be again 0 because the body has come back to its original position. Now let us see here what will happen. Have a look. A car travels first 100 kilometers. That means distance 1 is given 100 kilometers at a rate of 50 kilometers per hour. So time is not given, but it is traveling 100 kilometers at a rate of 50 kilometers per hour. So if it is going 50 kilometers in 1 hour, to travel 100 kilometers it will take 2 hours. So I have got time 1 also. Next, for next 200 kilometers, so that means again distance is given 200 kilometers. it travels, and the next 200 kilometers it covers in 4 hours. Time 2 is also given 4 hours, right? And then for the next 2 hours it travels with a speed of 40 kilometer per hour. That means time 3 is 2 hours, but it is traveling 40 kilometer per hour. So total distance traveled in the third step is 40 into 2, 80 kilometers. Because the speed is 40 kilometer and it has traveled 2 hours. So total distance will be 200 plus 100, 380 kilometers, and total time will be 4 and 2, 6 to 8 hours. So average speed will be equal to, find out the average speed. Average speed will be equal to 380 by 8. So 4 2s are 4 9s are and 4 5s are. So 95 by 2 kilometers per hour. So that is the case. So this is the way we deal with the numericals of motion chapters. Thanks a lot. You zoom up and nicely you do the exercises based on this. Thank you.